Hey, g'day, I want to give you some training on breathing techniques today, because when it comes to singing, the thing with the breath is that's how the voice is energized. So essentially you can think of breath as being the strum of the guitar or the bow of the violin or the hit of the drum. Unless there's air passing through the voice, it doesn't work, obviously. So the question is, if we can regulate the airflow better, our voice actually starts to work better. Now here's where it gets a little bit problematic. If you were to, let's say, learn tennis, you know that the backswing, the way that you bring the racket back, has a lot to do with how you carry it through when you're actually striking the ball. And it's exactly the same with breathing. So what a lot of people do is they invest a lot of time into working out how to control the airflow, which is a completely different, in fact, I'll do a whole nother video on that for you. But what we're talking about today is the way that we breathe in. And that has a lot to do, that's like the pullback of the racket, because what we do when we breathe in can really, really massively destabilize the voice. Let me show you. Just take a big breath for a sec. Just breathe in as much as you can, like that, and hold it. And notice what happens in your throat. The throat starts to lock down. Now, the moment that you do that is the moment that you've created a whole bunch of things inside the throat that makes singing very, very difficult. So essentially, when we normally breathe, what happens is we have what's called REL. So that's called the resting expiratory level. It's when you're not breathing in and you're not breathing out. It's just this. Just there. And our normal breath is what we call a tidal breath. So the way a tidal breath works is we use a bunch of muscles, intercostals, diaphragm, and we breathe in slightly, and then the disparity between the pressure inside our lungs and the atmosphere, the air just naturally falls out. So essentially when we're breathing normally, for the most part, we're only working the muscles one direction, just like that. Now if we take a big breath and we hold it like that, what it's actually doing is it's causing the false vocal folds just above the true vocal folds, it's causing them to close down. And that becomes very, very, very problematic to singers. So what I recommend when you're doing your exercises, when you're first getting your voice together, what you do is you just breathe a little bit above REL, resting expiratory level. So this is our normal breath, we're not breathing in or out, just here. And what you'll notice is you've still taken a breath in, but now the throat isn't closing down on you, it's not locking down. And I'm going to actually do a bunch of videos on breathing. I'm going to explain different concepts of breathing so that you guys understand it very clearly. Leave a comment. Happy to reply to them if I see them come up. So hope this has helped, and I look forward to seeing you on the next video. See ya. Bye.